course I am, Amelia. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. How are you this morning, Amelia? How is trading going so far? As you can see, I'm flat. Good morning, Jeanette. Oh, you got hit with the videos, huh? Did you get hit with the videos, and did they send it all to you last night? As you guys can see, I'm flat. I have not taken any trades. I wanted to take all my trades on stream because I had a bright idea last night. So we're going to see if my bright idea was actually bright or not. Yeah, not bad. No trades yet. It's Friday, so maybe or maybe not. Yeah, I know how you feel about Fridays, honey buns. So we'll see what today brings us. Oh, I shouldn't have locked that one. That's not the one that needs to be locked. So I had a bright idea last night. That, like I said, we're going to see if it was actually bright or not. I lost the PA due to trip. I wonder what's up with is it you didn't hit the API limit, right? You're not even a scalper, so you shouldn't have hit the API limit. Did they say anything about it? Did you see anybody else reporting stuff at the same time? I wonder what goes on with that. Like, is it a platform glitch, or is it rhythmic, or like what is it? Sometimes I just feel like it's got to be rhythmic because people have those issues sometimes with the rhythmic accounts on NinjaTrader. That's trash, though. I'm sorry. It's like trading is hard enough. I have to fight my brain. I have to, well, we don't want to fight the market per se, but you know what I mean. Like, I got to fight the market to give me what I want. And the last thing I want to have to deal with is tech issues, especially issues that are out of my control, that it's not like there was some kind of forewarning or anything. Like, the tech issues is what gets me the most irritated, outside of me irritating my damn self. This happened 30 minutes ago. You opened a ticket. Yeah, definitely report back and let us know what they say. What ended up, how was your session yesterday? Amelia, you didn't continue to trade yesterday, right? Or did you? Oh, yeah, y'all. So here's my bright idea. Yesterday, I was just sitting around. I just finished journaling. And this is going to sound so crazy, I swear. Don't judge me. Umar's voice was ringing in my head. Delta, like the way he says Delta. It just kept ringing in my head, right? And I just kept thinking Delta, Delta, Delta. And I know, like, I just started thinking about all the videos that I've seen of his, and what he talks about most is Delta. Now, you guys know I've been focused on just the POC this entire time, right? And the way that you could see Delta on these Renko candles, I didn't have it on my chart because, again, I felt like it might be information overload, I guess. I don't know. But I decided that I'm going to test out a theory today regarding trading the way that I'm trading, but with Delta, because I want to see something. I want to see if I can completely make this even easier, which y'all know that's my goal, period. I just want to make this the easiest I possibly can. If I can make this easier with and not have so many rules, if I just focus on delta, I'm still going to focus on what, like, who's in control in the POC, where the POC is in regards, like, in relation to my half trends and everything. But delta is what I'm going to pay the most attention to. And we're going to experiment today. So I'm only going to be trading on one account, the account that renews next Thursday, because we don't really give a damn about that account. I did look over, like, just quickly glance through this past week with just paying attention to delta, and I would like this a whole lot better. But I wanted to do my whole entire experiment on camera with you guys. So we'll see. Whatever happens, happens. But I'm all for making things easier. And I feel like ever since I started trading volume, every time I've made the biggest adjustments, it's made things a lot easier and more efficient. However, I feel like I can make it even easier. So we're going to see. We're going to see. I won't be able to request a payout on the PA. Today is the 10th day of trading. Oh no. Go back 280 in profit on the same PA. So wait, okay, because you won't be able to request the one that you just lost. But then you got $280 in profit. Wait, on this, I thought you lost it. Or are you talking about a different PA? With just using delta or adding it? More so adding it. But like I said, I won't have to do so much. I won't. So the only thing I'm not going to do today as far as trading goes is I'm going to still stay away from the new highs and lows if we make any today, just because historically speaking on Fridays it doesn't make sense to do. But yeah, aside from that, that's the only thing that I'm going to focus on today. Now this one was a delta that made sense. However, it's in this zone, and I just don't feel like trading in the zone, honestly, because I still, now with the delta thing, I might not have to break even at the bottom of the zone, but we'll see. But yeah, so this was my thought process. If we're in an overall downtrend bias, I do take some counter trend trades, but let's just not think about that at the moment, even though counter trend works the exact same way for the most part. Essentially all I'm looking for is for the negative delta of my reversal bar down, which would be my entry bar, to be more than the positive delta of the previous swing, like the previous reversal bar. Why does this make sense? Well, if we're in a downtrend, if there's more delta in this swing than the previous swing up, that means that the sellers are still in control of the downtrend, and we should be able to push down, basically. And this is why I said it's going to simplify things for me so much if I can get this to be a thing, right? So yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. So we'll see how it works out today. And I'm seeing that trading on or near the zone probably doesn't matter because this one was one as well. So it's like we should have all the momentum that we need to continue to push the downtrend. And as I was looking at things yesterday, some of the trades that I lost this week where I was like, dang, I have to make another adjustment. It was something where, all right, there was less negative delta than there was positive delta in this swing up, that swing reversal bar, which would make sense why I was stopped out of the trade. So the only thing that I do have to, damn, I tried to get into that trade. It didn't trigger. The that happened so fast. It happened so fast. The order just appeared and disappeared so fast. Um, but anyway, the only thing I do still have to pay attention to the POC though, um, because like when I'm trying to trade the traps are no problem. However, I can't take a trade after a trap. So like let's say there was a trap here, this next swing going back towards the trap, I can't take it unless again the negative delta is more than the positive delta of the trap. In simplest terms. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Also something that I noticed is, all right, I'll show you guys an example. That one's a little bit different. So let's say, so this is a trap right here. There's the buyers are in control, but the delta is negative. One thing that I noticed on some of the losses that I took on an attempt to trap was because I didn't have the summary, the delta summary, is that this would still be positive delta. Even though we had a reversal bar down, even though it looks like a trap, I didn't know that the buyers were still in control of the bar, the reversal bar. So yeah, that trade right there actually could have been valid, but it's cool. I just wanted to kind of explain what I'm going to be doing today. So you see how there was a trap right here of the sellers. We have the sellers in control with positive delta. Now remember I said I can't take the next trade unless the delta is more. So the negative 14 is more than positive 5. So I could have entered that and look how far it fell. It fell 50 ticks from there. Now I'm still just going to scalp. I still only want to look for my little 18 ticks because I really don't care about more than that. But yeah, so that's essentially what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the session. And there's probably been there was at least 4 setups in the first 30 minutes of the session today. All of them were winners. But like I said, I didn't want to take any because I wanted to start it on stream. And I also just wanted to kind of look at how the delta, is moving as price is moving and stuff like that inside of the bar. So yeah, I said, I'm telling y'all, yesterday I just kept hearing his voice say delta. But we'll see. Good morning, Trenches. How are you? I can only request a payout for, still waiting on for a payout from Top Step. The goal was to request 52.50. Aw, I'm sorry. You better not dream about deltas and swings and stuff. I'm weak. You might. POC and delta is all I care about right now. And the POC only matters because I need to pay attention to if the previous bar was a delta. That's it. Otherwise, and also just to make sure that it's not, the POC is not on a level exactly. But aside from that, that's it. Delta's interesting. What's the link to the video on delta? He also, the market sucks. We hate each other. No, you don't. Positive thinking, Applejacks. Janelle, I in all the videos that I sent you, he talks about delta in those. It's not like he talks about okay. In the very first video that I posted the link to is the don't trade candlesticks, try this instead or something like that. It was probably like maybe his fourth to last video, something like that. He does talk about delta in that video. I do remember, because I remember him drawing a support zone and was like, there's very strong seller, like negative delta here. However, price still went up, and he started like explaining that. But most of his videos, you will hear him continue to say delta over and over and over again. But I was just like, this might be even better on Renkos, because of course we know that Renkos are the most price action or price-based bars. So I was like, let's see if this is a thing. Now, if it works out pretty well, I might actually end up increasing my Renko size just a little bit to 20, back to 20 ticks, just so I don't have to deal with the swings as much. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm going to start taking trades now once I start setting up. I'm out of positive thinking for the week, just numb. You can't go into the weekend like that. To go back and view later, yeah. Delta might be my answer. My answer to it all. Because all I would basically be using, like, my half trends would basically be used as support or resistance levels, you know, that price is reacting to. And I'm just looking for delta. That's it. That's it. It does still work also when it doesn't pull all the way back to my half trend as well. So that's a good thing too. All right, so we need... Oh, that's the opposite. Oh no, it finally set up. You see? And it goes so fast. And this is why I'm like, I might change the Renko size because I wonder how many no fills I'm gonna get. Like I highly doubt I would have gotten filled on that little pullback there. It literally happened so fast. So, but yeah, it looked opposite of what I wanted initially, and then it it made it do what it do. So this right here is this here, right? So we had a trap. However, negative 15 or 15 is more than 6. So the push down, and we went down 27 ticks from there. Uh-oh, I moved the wrong thing. Hold, please. I need this over here to myself. I can't look all the way over there. All right, so... Now, in the midst of this, I did get rid of a couple of setups. Because I don't like regular divergence at my middle half trend. I got rid of for sure. Let's see, 18. That's not what I'm looking for. I had a huge smoothie bowl yesterday after work. Highlight of my week. Fuck trade. Speaking of smoothies, I have basically found out on my own that I cannot eat raw oats. I can't eat raw oats anymore. I was putting them in my smoothies, but yeah, no, I can't. I can't do it. I'm curious to see. Yeah, see, that one didn't work out. All right, so here's an example. I was hoping that didn't work out so I could show you an example of a failed trap. So the sellers are in control here, but look how there's negative delta still. It wasn't positive delta, so it wasn't really that much of a trap, even though we have a reversal bar up. And you see that if I would have taken that trade, I would have lost. We only went up 10 ticks. And there will be some counter trend, like regular pullbacks as well, just so you guys know. it won't just be the counter trend divergence that I'll be trading. Oh wait, why didn't I change? I thought I changed that. Oh, maybe I didn't. All right. So yeah, let's get our experiment on. 42. I just hit that level 2 with a tick. I don't wanna. All right, there we go. Nope. Where's that? 11. Now the traps might screw me a little bit. Just a tad. We'll see. But it's cool. I'm still gonna do it. Ooh, that's a bad feel. A really bad feel. That was a terrible feel. And then look at this. It's gonna drop. Of course. Where is that? I'm not a fan of, I don't know why, but I don't really like trading at the middle VWAP level, which is where price is right now. I'm still going to trade here because, of course, today is experimenting day. But I don't really like trading there much. But it's cool. And I don't know about the double bottom middle because I think I used to have rules regarding that. I'm pretty sure. So that's going to be the other thing, trying to figure out what rules I need to bring over and which ones I don't. As a matter of fact, let me get my old cheat sheet out just so I can look at certain stuff. All right, we're good. And why don't I have sound? Please don't tell me my damn computer's muted. Don't tell anybody. This market is trash. Bubble Woman at it again. Who is Bubble Woman? Just had to get it off my chest. Wait, who is Bubble Woman? Who is that? Oh my gosh, did y'all hear about the lady who worked at Wells Fargo who was found dead at her desk 4 days after she died? And they only went to check on her. I think her boss emailed her and they didn't get a response. So they went to check on her. And she was dead. And she was dead at her desk for 4 days. What? That is insane. And actually pretty freaking disturbing. That is so disturbing. Wasn't a real. Yeah, I think that trade might have been the middle VWAP level. We might not trade at that level. or go back to not trading with the double bottom middle with those. I'll see which one I want to do. Who's watching the cameras? Exactly. Exactly. Like literally insane. Yes, at work is the crazy part because are we so disconnected that we don't have people who like, okay, I know in like healthcare or something like that it would be way different, right? Because why shouldn't you do her rounds? Or you know, of course in healthcare we do a lot of it depends on where you work. Like I've worked places where when you first come in we have a whole team meeting and then you go get report. I've worked in places where you just literally only get report and there is no team meeting, like not every day or anything like that. So, you know, it's a lot different when you work a desk job, I'm sure. But why did it take 4 days? Is there nobody at work that she converses with, that she interacts with, that would think like, obviously not. So nobody walks past her desk every day? That, why is it so isolative? That's kind of scary. It's insane. Good morning, Dennis. How are you this morning? I have some good news again. Quick 2 plays. Day 2, 865. Nice. You're done for the day. Keep me accountable. You done for your look. To be done at 9:30 in the morning is nice. I think the goal, like honestly speaking, I understand why some people trade different times of the day. But if you have the ability to just trade the first hour or two of the New York session and you can make your money then and get the hell on, it's so much better, right? Because, oh, that's why. Hold on. I'm like, why is it not showing over there? It's, we didn't log into Rhythmic this morning. And that's usually the first thing I do. But yeah, if you could just get everything done in the most volatile hours of the day and go about your day, heaven on earth. Okay, all right, here we go, we're back now. You can see, cool. Exactly. No one talked to her for 4 days. Smelling a bad smell, and I'll say it was her desk. Could have been area people. I see, the story that I heard was that she was found at her desk. That was what was reported on one of the news stations. And Applejacks, can you tell me what the Apex drama was yesterday, girl? Somebody commented on my video yesterday. Go somewhere else. That's horse shit. Apex is always going viral for bad things or something. I said, look, it being horseshit is an opinion you are entitled to. Y'all know I don't care. You're entitled to your opinion, but it's still the truth. Why be upset about something that you can't control? I mean, being upset about like tech issues, because we all tired of that shit. That's, you know, that's a different ball game. That's something that is going to happen here and there. You know what I'm saying? But to be upset about other stuff like their rules, how they're doing certain things, for what? We are blessed to have options. Utilize your options. That's all I'm saying. I don't know why people think that when I say certain stuff, I'm taking up for Apex and I'm peddling and all that other stuff. I don't give a damn. I've said it once and I'll say it every single time. I don't own that company. I don't give a damn. So whether people see what I say at certain points as defending them or not, I don't really care, because y'all know I don't defend these people at all. Now, will I try to reason with you know, why they do certain things. Because I even told the person, I said, if I had a company and there was a level of fraud that they say they are having, because we don't really know if they're having it, right? But if the level of fraud that they say that they're having is real, I would do the same damn thing, you know, and it would not be automated, obviously, right off the bat, because if I don't have the tech team, y'all see in the promo video, they said they hired a new IT team. So I just feel like obviously they didn't have what was needed to detect some of this stuff, or maybe they did initially, but then some of the stuff was even more crazy and they needed something brand new, like brand new security systems and stuff like that. Who know? I don't know. But what I'm not going to do is sit here and get mad about it. What can I do? And I even told the person, I said, I don't like what's going on myself, which is why I told you guys that after I pass these 3 evals, I'm going to get me a Top Step account. It's no point in me doing it right now. I'm not even at, you know, ready for payouts or anything. So obviously I'm not going to do it now, but I'll just get my accounts at lifetime and let them sit until I want to trade them. I'm not forced to do anything at all. None of us are. Now, why would y'all fill me that goddamn far? Oh, I guess I didn't even have to do that. I could have kept it open since it was only 14 ticks. That's why I hate... Or maybe it was good that I didn't keep it open. I guess we'll see. Nope, it was good that I didn't keep it open. And I only did because I still feel like there are certain things that certain rules I'm still gonna have to keep, and this is one that I was thinking I would still have to keep, and I will. So it's good that I got out. But yeah, I just people. Oh shoot, I didn't look at 57. Nope, that was a fail as well, a fail trap. It was trying to push down. Let's see. I don't think that one's gonna work out. I think that level has to be weak. I think I literally wrote that last night. I still want that level to be weak. I might lose that one. That's cool. Hello, market just stopped for a second. Can you go break me even? I don't really like that trade. Yep, the level still has to be weak. Cool. I'll pull that one over too. I will pull that one over. That rule. The market literally just halted. What the? Just want to keep experimenting. Oh, damn. I was hoping we reversed down. Alright, so yeah, I'm definitely going to keep that rule of that level needs to be weak, or I might just not take those trades at all, because they don't really, I don't really like this particular pullback anymore, the lower high to higher low. I don't like it so much anymore, to be honest with you. And I've been saying this since earlier this week. 33. So we'll see if I keep it. I probably won't. I probably will not. My goodness. So yeah, the main thing is I'm gonna have to figure out what rules I'm gonna keep and which ones I won't, and which setups I want to keep and which ones I don't. Now, why didn't that break me even though? Oh, I'm stupid. I think. Am I slow? Oh, yeah, it has to say. Hold on. I'm trying to figure. I just manually broke even because I was trying to figure out why it didn't do it for me. But it's because it. Okay, I'm slow. I'm so used to like, okay, I break even, 16 ticks in profit. So when I saw 17, the number 17 on the swing, that let me know it went 16 ticks in that direction. But it has to say 18 because I get my entry is 1 tick into the swing. So that was my dumb fault. I ain't even have to break even there. All right. I thought my ATM wasn't working properly. Oh yeah, I don't want to do that one. Oh wait. Do we want to try it? Why not? Oh wait, no, not now. Got a zigzag change. So this is one of the early entries that I stopped trading. But now I'm trying to see if we can figure out how to still trade it. Possibly, possibly not. We'll see. All right. So here's the entry in Y. 9, -10. I'm looking for the sales, so there's more sellers to try to push past the buyers here. That's literally it. And damn. From that entry up there, we dropped 150 ticks. That's crazy. And quick too. Look at that. 209 ticks from that entry up there. So I want to make a note to myself because I'm pretty sure that one setup I'm going to get rid of. Actually, I don't really like it much. And I think I need to do all right, let's see. Sorry, I gotta go back. You guys said a lot of people still work from home. Oh, yeah, exactly. You still have cameras. Our family, yeah. And see, stuff like that, I'm like you, like, your family didn't report you missing. How? But, you know, everybody's not blessed to have family and friends who they're close to, who check on them often, you know, and things like that. Like, my mom and my sister talk on the phone every day. So if they don't hear from each other one day, they're going to feel like something's wrong, right? But everybody doesn't have relationships like that, unfortunately. Opposite, why be upset about something you can't control? Because you can change it. If you can't control it, all you could do is make a fuss. No, Trenches, I do agree with that as well. Like, you see that I get upset with myself because I'm doing something wrong, right? And it is something that I can control by taking every trade and, you know, doing things like that. So I feel that way about practically everything in life. Like, because you're right. If you can't control it, change it. If you can't control it, I don't know. I just have the thought process of like, if it's something that I can't control, I can't work myself up because me working myself up is not going to change anything. So why even go through the stress of it, you know? Wells Fargo reminds me of grandma who was home for about 2 days. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. You got in a buy as in video was rejecting V market. I got in a buy? Are you talking about over here? Was this a buy over here? I don't remember. Oh, yeah. That buy right there. Like I said, I just don't like that setup much. And the crazy thing is it doesn't set up that much anyway. But I don't really like it. And also, I used to only like this when there was a higher low to lower high to higher low. I don't really like it when it's a lower low to lower high. I don't like this particular combo either. So that's also part of the problem. So I'm going to keep it for now, but I'm going to keep it to how I used to trade it, with the higher lows being on the bottom and the lower high being in the middle. So that's what I'm going to try. Anybody here grow their own herbs? Nope. Applejacks, why? Baby said, look, the herbs to cook with, not the one just smoke, honeys. Why are you like this? Nope. My maternal grandma was found dead at home. I'm not sure how many days. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, Trenches. I I've never had to deal with situations like that, and it's probably because like my grandparents, both of them were married, or all, not both, all four. I have different sets of grandparents. So like my grandma who's still living, my grandpa from basically her husband, obviously, he had a massive heart attack while they were in bed. So, and then my donor's parents both had cancer. So, you know, they were in hospital. Well, my grandmother, I'm pretty sure was, no, she wasn't in hospice. I don't remember. I was only 10 when it happened. If she had hospice care, it was like in home. She didn't go to like a center or anything. And then his father had lung cancer, and he actually lived with us. And that was pretty traumatic. And I think I told you guys a story of how like my donor would get upset because he felt like I wasn't spending enough time with my grandpa. But I was 19 in nursing school. And I was playing ball for my D2 college that I was going to nursing school at. So how much time Did you really think that I had to devote to anything? And I would get really irritated because like his siblings are pretty loud people. Not like ghetto loud, but they're just like naturally loud people. And so they would be over here to the wee hours of the morning, which it was like, I understood this is your dad. He's, you know, not doing well, things like that. Like, I get it. And I had sympathy from that standpoint. But when you are still over here at 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night, playing cards right there in the front room, and I have to get up at 4:30 in the morning for 5 a.m. pool workouts, you can go to hell. I love my aunt and uncles though, but that was just a little much for me. Not your mind went there. Good morning, new trader. How are you? I just send pics or text every day. Oh, absolutely. And I share my location too. Yeah, with WhatsApp, my mom calls me a few times since it's free. My mom worries too much. You know, you're not trying to hear her worry. Like, girl, I'm trying to enjoy my vacation. Leave me alone. But yeah, I already share my location with my mom and sister anyway. But like, if I was ever going to visit anyone, which I don't really do that anyway, most of the time if I'm going to visit anybody, it's one of my best friends, the one that lives in Texas. So aside from that, I don't really be visiting people like that. But if I do, baby, let me tell you something. Here's the license plate. Here's the license. If anything happens to me, this is the person who did it. I don't play them games. I do not. Oh, girl, how you gonna go to Egypt and not tell your parentals? How was Egypt? Did you enjoy it? Are we at negative 10? What does this say? 105. Okay. Is that real? Yeah, it is. Now, this particular trade wouldn't be valid, but I stopped taking trades where like the POC is right on the open of the bar, of the reversal bar. But I actually think that it works out now that this whole little delta thing. We'll see long term, but I'm pretty sure it's been working out every time I've seen it set up. So we'll see. We will see. Or not. I do still want to do the whole like, all right, when we change trend bias like we just did, I don't want to take the first pullback. And that's just because I feel like anytime you have a start of a new trend, you need something to validate the trend. And typically people validate a new trend by seeing a pullback happen in that direction first, and then they start taking trades. So I'm likely going to do the same thing. And I'm also probably going to stay away from this VWAP for now, taking trades at it. I wonder if oh, Trazella got some updates. How nice. Before, when you would click the filters, everything would just be like everywhere, but now it looks like they have it categorized. That's nice. What other updates did you guys do out of nowhere? Oh wait, I kind of don't like that. Wait a second. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, nice. Oh, yes. I like this. All right. So now if you click it, then you could choose which one you want. Oh my God. When I tell y'all, I kid you not, that's been my one hang up with Trezella is I didn't like their filtering. Baby. Yes, Trezella. Thank you. Thank you much. 22, -5. I do also still want to not take trades if the zigzag messes up in the swing. That'll still be a thing for sure. All right, let's see if now that we're out of that little area, I can get another trade in. $53. Nope. I can tell you guys, I am going to like the counter trend divergence a lot better trading Delta because I don't have to be as strict. The only thing I'll have to pay attention to is if we are trading near the prime high and lows, like if my entry bar touches it in some way, shape, or form, I do need to pay attention to that. But I think that's really it. All right. We are having a sell off. 23. From update. Nah, I don't like it. Wait, this is exactly Amelia. Y'all know y'all go through all my y'all see all my emotions. My mind changes so quick. Got some of that, not me. Does TradeZilla capture your trades automatically? Nope. You gotta manually input them. It's trash. Past 3 days, that 520 been a cliff to fall over. I'm not trading for the rest of the day. I hope you get an answer about the Trade Evade stuff. Trenches, you didn't deal with Trade Evade issues this morning? Applejack, y'all are hilarious. Cause I was like, wait, you just gonna make me click the whole entire category of that particular tag? What if I got a whole bunch of stuff drop down in there? And then once I clicked it, I was like, oh. But yeah, new trader. I do believe that TradeZilla does have automation for certain brokers, but NinjaTrader or certain platforms. NinjaTrader, I'm pretty sure is only not one of them because it would have to be an actual indicator. But I told y'all my goal is to buy the trade journal from the one that I used to use before they went out of business or he shut it down or whatever. That's the one that I really want to buy because I like the fact that my screenshots would attach automatically to it imported automatically, attached the screenshot of my chart automatically and everything. And now with me scalping, this didn't work well. And I didn't even attempt to. So I would just import everything as unknown, like an unknown category. And then, you know, when I would go through the online trade journal, then I would just go ahead and categorize each one based off of like setup. It would put this little bar up at the top and you could literally categorize it either before you got into the trade or like while you were in the trade. You could categorize it so that once the trade closed, and it put the journal entry into the journal, it will automatically have your screenshot and the setup categorized already. Yeah. That's the one I want to buy. The market sleeping in separate bedrooms. For how long? Damn, the cops was called, Janelle. 850, so no, I didn't have any issues. Got you. Your taste buds on Chick-fil-A, your abs do not. I'm hoping that with me getting rid of oatmeal, I can start seeing my abs a little bit more. I just always feel like I'm one of those people where when you read about something and it's like, oh, this could be a side effect, that's me. Because I know so many people who put raw oats in their smoothies and they have no issues. Why do I have issues? Why? So 2 days ago when I made my smoothie, I only put 1/4 of a cup in there. And yesterday, I felt like I had less bloating than I did the day before. So yesterday I'm like, all right, I only have a little bit of oatmeal left anyway. So I'm like, let me just try to not use it and see how I feel tomorrow. And when I tell y'all, I woke up this morning, my stomach was flat. No bloating. No, like, it bloats me and I wouldn't say it's like a constipation thing though. I mean, I guess it could be as well. Cause I know that when I was reading, it said that, it can cause some digestive issues for people, including bloating, gas, constipation, and for some people it can be diarrhea as well, but I never had to deal with that. But I said, oh my God, I can see my stomach again in a good way. Because looking down and seeing a bloated stomach is not the business. Not at all. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna eat today. I have a taste for Panda Express. Beijing beef with chow mein. Dang, the market gotta apologize to you. Okay. I need to hear from y'all exes because y'all sound a little toxic. You get bloated when you don't eat. That's pretty normal for some people. Especially like if you have really long, and this is if you're being for real, if you have like really long fasting times and stuff like that, for some people it's a good thing, and you know, you'll have a flat stomach. But for some people, like the longer you allow your stomach acid to just be kind of rumbling and tumbling by itself, the more bloated you can get. Gotta be under 10% body fat to see abs, I think. Don't quote me. That'll never happen for me. For me, like, I don't even, and this is nothing against women who you can see, like, you know, all the cuts in their abs. I personally don't like it on women. I don't like it on myself. I don't like it on any, I mean, a man, yes, but any woman, I just don't like it. Because I feel like there's a certain softness that women should have. Like, even women who work out and, like, you know, flex their thighs, and it's just like kudos to you for being so dedicated and building the body that you want. That's the other thing. Like, that's the body that you like, that looks good to you. I get it. I just don't like that. Like, I would never, for me, my only goal is to be toned. That's it. I just don't want to be flabby patty. That's it. That's all. And that's mainly because it doesn't feel good to me. And also, like, I was small my entire life. I mean, I think I told y'all I graduated high school at like 100 and, was it 20 pounds? I think 125 pounds probably at 5'10". Maybe 130 on a good day. College, I was 140. Now I'm 175. Now, I personally don't ever want to get that small again, because being that small in your 20s or in your teens is one thing, but I don't want to be that small as a grown ass woman. I like a little bit of meat on my bones, even though I don't have much. But yeah, my only goal is to be toned and for my butt to be lifted. That's it. I don't really care about much else other than that. But I can say, in just the 2 weeks that I've been, so I did take yesterday off because my body needed it. But in the 2 weeks that I've been consistently walking almost daily and lifting just twice, so I basically only lifted 3 times. Like, I'm telling you guys, I see a difference in my body so quickly, and that's why I always quit. But I'm not gonna do that this time, because I actually am enjoying what I'm doing. But I see a difference in my body. Even like yesterday, last night when I was brushing my teeth, I noticed that, like, just me slightly bending over, I noticed that my legs are like, I can see and feel the muscle there. Like, it's just not like hidden, I guess you could say. I don't know how to describe it, but I can like feel that my muscles are a little bigger and stronger as well, just in 2 weeks. And all it takes is just being consistent. I think the thing that helps me out a lot is the fact that I eat pretty well anyway. Like, I didn't need to go on a diet or change my eating habits in any way, shape, or form. For me, it was always, if I'm not gonna work out, the least I can do is eat healthy, you know, because at the end of the day, what you put in your body is so much more important than how you look on the outside, and even how much you exercise. Because if you're exercise, it's just like that one show, I just found out about it. What is it called? Damn, I just found out about it. But it's basically people who are trying to figure out why they can't lose weight. And so they put like they always do like a journal of what they eat. And I don't know why I'm not losing weight. I work out, I do this, I do that. And then when they put these hidden cameras in and around, they realize that these people are eating way more than they even think. So yeah, you were on the treadmill for an hour, or yeah, you were working out, you know, lifting weights and stuff like that. But the extra calories that you put in your body, it literally doesn't matter what you're doing. You can't burn all of that off. So, under 13 for men, it can vary 14 to 20% for women. That's interesting. It's very interesting. The fast, for some reason, I don't remember, something spiritual, probably was so bloated. Yeah, so that's just how your body is, Applejacks. You can't do fasting like that. I don't know what my body fat percentage is either. I have this scale that used to show it. I think I might have to reset it or something. The scale still works, but it doesn't give me all the percentages that it used to. But it also has an app with it, so I probably need to re-download the app more than likely, and that'll probably reset it for me. We'll see. But I do want to know what it is. Want the thing to sit up like a bunk bed. Trenches. God. Yes. Nah, I don't want a huge butt or anything. It's just so naturally, if I'm not at least walking, my butt will be shaped the way that I want it to. I don't even need to do squats. I don't need to do any leg day or anything. Like, lifting weights for me is just about toning a little bit quicker. But if I walked every day, my body would literally look exactly how I want it to be. I would be to the tone that I want to be. I would be as small as I want to be, and everything. Like, when I used to line dance right before, well, I did it for years before COVID came about. Just that dancing for 3 hours straight, once a week, I would do a 10-minute HIIT workout with no weights or anything, once or twice a week, and my body was exactly how I wanted it to be. Like, exactly. But, like, when I'm not doing any kind of activity, obviously part of it is because I was sitting so much with, back testing and studying and doing this and that. Like, I just was not active. So I noticed though that I always lose weight quickest in my boobs, obviously, which is weird because I never had boobs until recently. In my boobs and my butt and my thighs. But that's also because when I gain weight, that's where I gain it. Like, I don't ever think my legs have grown below my knee ever. Below my knees, I think my legs have been the same size, maybe just a tiny bit bigger. But whenever I am lifting or anything like that, like, I just do all lower body workouts for the most part. I do a little bit of arms too, but that's it. Y'all, I feel so bad. Yesterday was one of my best friend's birthdays, and we was on the phone for like 2 hours. And as we were getting off the phone, he was like, Key, you forgot my birthday. I said, oh my God, what is today? I said, oh shoot, it is August 29th. Like, one of my problems is I don't pay attention to the date. Besides writing it down in my journal, it's like a mindless writing it. But yeah, and then also, I have so many people to remember their birthdays. I didn't even know you could put it in the contacts. He had to tell me. But, like, I have 5 first cousins on my mom's side. Wait, no. What am I talking about? 3. Why did I say 5? Me and my sister are included in the 5 grandkids. So I have 3 first cousins. The one, I always remember his birthday. I'm not really as close to the other 2. Literally, we only text each other to say happy birthday, and that's it. But I'm pretty sure I've forgotten both of their birthdays at this point, and I'm not even over exaggerating. I think I've forgotten them. My mom's sister, I always remember hers. I never remember her husband's. I just know it's in May. My mom's brother and his wife, I do not know their birthdays at all. My grandma, obviously I know hers. My sister, obviously I know hers. But, like, one of my best friends, I always remember her birthday because she's been in my life for 24 years. It's a little bit different. They came in my life when my mind was already gone. So I was like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, well, I used to rely on Facebook to tell me people's birthdays, but I'm not on Facebook anymore like that. He was like, you are not on social media. He was like, it's fine. Just put it in my contacts. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Wait, Janelle. She, your cousin the size of a small head. Y'all are cutting up on this Good Friday. Ay, ay, ay. All right, I'm about to show y'all a picture. So this is, I was probably, first of all, this, if my grandpa was still living, this had to been 24. I was probably be about 22 or 23 here. So about 11, 12 years ago. Yeah, it has been about 11 or 12 years ago. So this was my body with literally only dancing for 3 hours once a week. Nothing else. I was intermittent. No, I don't even think I was intermittent fasting back then because I didn't start intermittent fasting until like 5 years ago. But yeah, y'all, that's me. That's my sister. Y'all look at my petty ass. Who y'all think behind this? That's my mommy. That's my grandpa. This is my granny that's still living, that lives with us. This is my mom, brother and sister-in-law. That's her sister and brother-in-law. And then one of my first cousins is not here in this picture. But that's the oldest. So she's the oldest. I'm the second oldest. The other one's the third. And then my sister's fourth. And then this is Twain. So this is my cousin that I call his kids my niece and nephews. That's him before kids. But yeah, who y'all think back there? Because you thought I was finna repost you in my motherfucking bitches. Nope. I don't even know why I posted this picture this particular day. Oh, I think it was to say happy birthday to my grandma. This is my grandma when the kids were little. This is before number 3 was here. They look so much alike, it's literally insane. Where do I live again? I'm in St. Louis. Wait, new trader, why are you asking me that? Wait, why are you asking? I'm weak. Then here are some of my other first cousins. I'm waiting for the market to actually get where I could trade. So this is a first cousin. This is my sister's twin. Me and her, we probably don't look alike in this particular picture, but we look just alike. This is the first cousin that wasn't on that picture. She's on my mom's side, but these are first cousins on my donor's side. That's the first cousin. This first cousin, that's my sister. That's the first cousin. First cousin. New trader is crazy. Wait, why you say never mind? What's wrong with St. Louis? Y'all not finna do this. Now, if I said Chicago, hopefully Trenches is not listening. But if I said Chicago, okay, but what's wrong with St. Louis? Because you're not finna do that to me. Nope. What's wrong with St. Louis? Let me know. All right, finally, we're pushing down. Finally. I wonder if... that did work out. Okay. I'm going to have to get used to trading on the zones, though, because this was a perfect setup for the delta, but I just got to get used to trading on the zones again. Y'all know I hate those damn zones. Kept my Chicago comment to myself. Oh shit, Trenches was still listening. I was just kidding. All right, can we break through this zone and get another trade in, please? That's not what I want. Goodness gracious. Maybe it was. That was a delta there. That was a trap delta. I don't think I would have gotten filled there though. And again on the zone. Yeah, that would have been a no fill, so that's cool. Alright, now we're breaking through. Okay, now let's see. This one was a delta as well, but I haven't figured out if I want to trade on the rotation levels or not. I haven't figured that out yet, so we'll figure that out at a different time. It won't be today. 38.87. All right, here's a real good example. So I used to take this trade, but look how it immediately failed. It only went 5 ticks in my direction and went back up. But look at how there was positive 87 delta here and there was negative 38. There literally was not enough sellers to try to push back beyond the buyers of the pullback. Alright, so 15. I just want us to stop playing around the zone. I am going to this weekend. I'm going to take time and back test this week. Well, actually, I already started last night. I did all of this week so far, but I didn't write anything down. I was just drawing all the risk to rewards on the trades that were valid, so that later on it's easy for me this weekend to just go and write all the trades down. So I'm going to do that this weekend, and that'll help me go into next week like knowing what I need to pull over and what I don't. Like I said, I've already made like a little tiny cheat sheet so far for this, and I removed probably like 50%, probably more, maybe like 60% of what was on my last cheat sheet is gone. But I do still feel like there's going to be just small little rules that I need to remember, which some of them I can already remember. But I just know that some things are going to have to be pulled over. All right. My indie business. It shows the fake out breakout levels. I'm definitely going back to Umar on this. Yeah. It's like sometimes you have to, because I've literally watched that video probably like 5 times at this point. But you know, each time you watch something, you're going to get something different out of it, especially when, you know, when you're watching something like that for the first time, you're just trying to learn the concept and what things mean and things like that, right? Well, then once you've already taken what you've learned and applied it to your strategy, and it's been working really well for you on crude oil so far, right? So now when you go back and look at the same couple of videos, you're going to digest that information a whole lot different because you're looking at it with a different set of eyes. Before, you were looking at it with brand new eyes. Like, okay, what's order flow? What are you talking about? How do the footprint charts work? What did you say, you know, you kind of look for? So now that you know what you're already looking for in your regular way that you're trading it, now when you go in and you're paying attention to when he's talking about delta and stuff, you're just looking at it with a different set of eyes now. You mess with the loot? Okay, let me know something, because, what? Good morning, True Seeker. How are you? I got back testing to do this weekend too. 1:30 every day. Looks like a good second chance for me and my strategy. Yeah, definitely back test it. And if it's only that one particular, time frame each day, you can easily get through a month's worth of data for that. I always say, like, try to pull data from different market conditions, right? So when the market was super duper volatile recently, pull a week of that data. I always like to look at the week of, I think it's like March 15th, if you're able to look that far back. I think it was, no, March 11th. Yeah, I think it's the week of March 11th or the 4th. One of the two is pretty good data to pull from. Um, but yeah, just try to choose like a week in different market conditions just to make sure, because of course, you could look at data just over the past month, but based on your strategy, the market conditions in the past month might be different than the market conditions 3 months ago, and it might not work as well. So, but if you pull data from different times of the year with different market conditions, then you're able to kind of put a holistic plan together. FX will reset my trades for today. I was so close. I hope so too. I got FX replay so I can go. Oh, yeah. Definitely try to do that then. Definitely. There's another. Where's mine? I think there's a certain week in April I like to look at too. Yeah, the week of April 22nd is a good week to look at. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it's March 4th or March 11th. One of those 2 weeks is really good to look at. There was a certain week in September I would look at too, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. And I would have to try to figure out which journal it's in. But I would definitely also choose one of these volatile weeks that just happened as well. Dang, only got 15 minutes left. The market's just been dancing in areas I don't feel comfortable trading yet, but that's why the back testing this weekend is going to be great for me. Oh, I'm like, why did I open up TradeZella earlier anyway? Now I remember. I want to look at tags level and look at the VWAP. But let me see. This one. Interesting. I don't have very many trades in that area. Not in my trade journal, at least. And there's a win and a loss. Now that was the old way that I was trading, so that's before order flow came about. But that's very interesting. I'm gonna have to go through my physical trade journal to see how many examples I have of trading at the middle VWAP level. Because like I said, I used to not trade at the middle VWAP level at all. And I'm probably gonna go back to doing that, but we'll see. What I also want to be able to do is take buys, like on this zone. I want to be able to take buys here. I'm hoping that the Delta version of this will allow me to, because obviously we're failing to continue the downtrend, right? And we might be coming back to push up. So I want to be able to take that trade. At this point, I've figured out that I can take it like before we change zones, like, or change biases. So like back here, I could take it here. Even if we double bottom here, I can take it off of it. But I want to be able to take it when we're clearly attempting to switch trends again. This is kind of choppy price action though. Contract expiration is important too. That is absolutely correct. 2 minutes left. When are okay? So look, Truth Seeker, I am definitely thinking about creating my own Discord. I think I was talking about this yesterday. I don't know when the Apex Discord is coming back. I can tell you that they have plans of bringing it back at some point. And now that it's literally been shared in a different Discord. So KeAmber was one of the main people behind the Discord project, right? And you guys know that she created her own Discord. Well, all right, we're gonna no stop changing. So she put the information out there yesterday, I think, that she no longer works for Apex. Damn. Y'all see that? Look at that fucking entry. Hello? I might stop now. Look at that entry. We have dropped 130 ticks from this. What? That's crazy. I'm telling y'all, it's this Delta thing is going to, yeah. 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 But yeah, so she put the information in one of the Discords that she no longer works for Apex. So now I'm like, that's probably why she created her own Discord. And let me tell y'all something. Don't badmouth KeAmber because I don't play about her. As much as people don't like her rudeness and her directness, she is cool with me, okay? Could she have been nicer in saying certain things? Yes. You know, she was one of the people who was featured in many of the videos regarding mods and stuff like that. And she was the head of support. So don't do that. Okay, not around these parts. She just, hey, not everybody is a sugar coater and flowers and candy and dandelions, okay? Not everybody's like that. Y'all know I'm not either. But anyway, so because of that, I was like, I might need to create my own Discord. And y'all know I don't want to, but I might. It's gonna actually, no, it wasn't a rumor. She actually confirmed it. Now I knew, so remember in one of the last streams a couple days ago when I was talking about like Apex is trying to do something, I said they're shaking up the employees a little bit, and I said that some people don't work there anymore, but I didn't give names because that's not my place to do that. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, so she was one of them. 44. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think I'm gonna stop here because we've gotten ourselves back. We'll see. I don't know. 44. If I do stop here, I'm gonna at least call out the trades if I was going to take them. This would be one of, no, yes, no. This would be one of them. Maybe. Now I'm probably, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, next week I am gonna be trading all of my accounts. I just didn't want to risk all of them today. All right, so now the sale is invalid because we've had a jacked up zigzag since that bar should have closed. But yeah, so I am thinking about it, and true, let me show you just how real I am about possibly creating one. Now, all of y'all are just going to be mods off the top because we ain't got time. Just in case, you know, as things grow. But then I'm also one of those people where, like, I'd rather do certain things, like, once I grow other places first. I don't know. And I don't want to spread myself too thin. But y'all know I'll be in and out, in and out. Oh, what was I going to show you? This. Just so that you know I'm telling the truth. This is my watch history from yesterday. See, I ain't lying to you. I haven't watched it yet because I've seen a lot of people saying how good the video was and blah, blah, blah. So I haven't even started setting the Discord up, but I'm probably going to start setting it up just a little bit, just using this tutorial. But yeah, so I ain't lying. I really was thinking about it yesterday. I was like, it might be time for me to do it. As much as I've tried to completely disconnect myself from social media and not be obligated to be anywhere other than YouTube, I might have to do it. And it's also a way for us to keep up with each other, you know, after I get off the stream, which is nice, especially because a lot of you guys still continue to trade well after I'm off the charts. So, of course, I want to take some things from other rooms, like a P&L room and things like that, but I just want like the community that we're building here to translate and transfer over to a Discord community as well. And y'all know what we like and what we don't like over here, so hey, if you can't keep up with the culture, go somewhere else. Now, I'm not going to be one of those people who don't allow people, like, I'm not going to silence people who are complaining per se, but it's one of those like, all right, say what you got to say and keep it moving. If you're going to keep coming in here every day to harp on the same thing, hey, anybody got a proof yet? I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with people complaining about certain things. Like, I have done such a wonderful job of staying the fuck away from people and things. So, all right. So one thing I am going to pay attention to while I'm back testing this is these damn zones. Look at this. 29, 51, boom. But remember, if I would take trades like this, I would break even here. Maybe the only reason I had to break even is because we didn't have, and this is actually, I'm going to tell you the term for it. It's called a delta slingshot. Well, I don't know if that's the proper term for it, but on the Trade Devils website, where they have the 15 different order flow strategies, I was just going through because, again, Delta, and this was another reason why Delta was in my mind besides like hearing Umar's voice in my head saying Delta, because I think yesterday or the day before I was just on their website and I was like, let me see, because I already was using the like bearish POC and the bearish POC, I was using that. I was also using something else from here, but most of their strategies, the bullish and bearish POC, but there was another one. Most of their strategies in here have delta next to it. So this one is the one, because I was like, I wonder if my thought process of what I'm thinking would work. I wonder if they have it anywhere on this website. So I went through and just was reading the descriptions, but I just want to show you guys. So that one's a POC one. Delta, 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 delta. Now, a lot of these don't correlate with Renko bars, since Renko bars are more price-based. They're stacked imbalances. Remember I told you guys I don't like trading stacked imbalances? Well, look, they consider it if it's 3 or more. Most of the time with the stacked imbalances that I see on Renkos, it'll only be 2, and that's why it doesn't work out. Another delta. There's the exhaustion prints. Exhaustion, I think, Amelia, I feel like you were talking about how you basically trade exhaustion. This was the bullish bearish POC. This was how I first started, like, oh, if the POC is in the wick and we trap, like, boom, go. And delta again, the trap traders, we talk about that. So the delta slingshot, now they don't have this description written properly I don't know why, because this should say for longs and this one should say for shorts. But they basically talk about how for longs, you have a red bar with extreme negative delta, followed by a green bar that closes above the red bar with positive extreme delta. Now, mine doesn't have to close above because, again, I'm trading Renko, so it's a little bit different. But there's a change, and if I'm not mistaken, so in this particular example, I think that they consider this the entry bar, because you have the negative 1300, and then this one doesn't overtake that one, but this one does. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, see, in the example, we see a red bar with negative 1321 delta, then after a consolidation bar, so they consider this a consolidation bar because the delta didn't take over it, right? And the next bar closes above, oh, and also because this one didn't close above it. But the next bar closes above the red bar with almost 1700 positive delta, and that would be your entry. So basically the way that I'm attempting to trade, and again, I looked at this after I had a thought of this first. So to then look at this website and see that that's like a thing, I was like, oh, I'm basically trading a slingshot. But it's pretty cool though. But I would definitely, Janelle, since I know you were saying you wanted to go back and look at Umar's video about Delta, definitely go to that website. It's Trade Devils, and it's their order flow footprint trader. They literally give you the exact Delta setups, the exact ones. But yeah, it could be some other information in there that might be good for you to learn. Possibly. I'm all about free education. Which I'm surprised that they have that much information out. But I mean, I'm pretty sure that helps them to get sales with their auto trader, because that thing will trade. You can literally just tell it which strategies you want it to trade, and it does it for you. But yeah. All right, let me go back. You gonna be on troll duty? Y'all gonna be on troll duty here too. Listen, trust me. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Kaya's still. I know she said that she's gonna get back into trading. One of the things that she didn't like about when she was working there was that she couldn't trade at the times that she would want to trade. And I did see her in her Discord, I think yesterday, saying that she was going to get back into trading. I don't know if it's going to be with Apex or not, but I did see that. I would hope so, because I feel like if you're going to create your own Discord, have a bot pushing your coupon out every 30 minutes or however often it has, I would hope that you would be trading with the prop firm as well. You know, just my thought process. I mean, affiliate, you could be an affiliate marketer without actually being a customer of someone's, right? But I feel like at the same time, when it comes to certain things, I just would not ever push an affiliate code for. If I'm, no matter how much money I can make, I just wouldn't feel right, like from an ethical or moral standpoint, if I'm not a customer myself. You know, unless it was something like, okay, my funded futures, for instance. Now, I can't trade my strategy with them because I'm not going to hold my trades for 10 seconds, and I'm not going to go for 5 points when 4.5 points is my take profit. I'm not going to change that. Now, there are other reasons why I likely would never be a customer of my funded futures. But if that right there was the only reason why I wasn't a customer with them, and they had an affiliate program, and I know that people like my funded futures, absolutely, I would have an affiliate code with them if they, you know, allowed it without someone being a customer. But if there's a company where you don't agree with things, you know that they're not paying out, you know, they're scam, like whatever the case may be, I don't feel like you should peddle affiliate codes for that. Like, where's your morals? Where are your morals? I have a problem with her. I just chatted with her and everyone else at Apex. Some people just had a problem with how direct she was and the whole fuck around and find out type of thing. Yes, we like chicken salad with apple. Okay, Apple Jacks. Before you said grapes, then you said apples, but like singular. So now you're putting both of them in the chicken salad? We like pics with the cheeks poking over here. Trenches. Please, please. Definitely will need that. Thanks. You're welcome. Grandpa asked me my goals next, and I'm like, what's important being a consistent trader, making 4K a week next year. He like, is that possible? Tell your grandpa yes. Yeah. It is very possible. I feel like honestly, we are all on the right track in our own rights, in our own ways as well. And I also, why? Okay, I knew I wasn't tripping. All right, listen. Remember I told y'all I felt like my zigzag just magically went away on my entry charts a couple of days ago, and I thought it was because I put the order flow presentation, I thought it was because I did this, and now I see it was not that. I don't know what the heck just happened, but my zigzag just disappeared. Like, what the heck? So I can't even see that freaking far. Hold on. What the hell? I don't understand. My goodness. So the other day, I just put this on my chart because I was like, you know, just in case, especially if I put it on a 5-minute chart, which I think it's loading or something. I don't know. Probably. Oh, don't freeze my charts though. Don't do that. Oh, there we go. So yeah, so I put the order flow over there, just cause, and I thought that is what caused my issue, but it literally was not the problem. The zigzag just disappears on its freaking own like an idiot. That's so stupid. That just pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. So now I can't journal. That's dumb. All right, so the trading session is over. I'm gonna go through my stats with you guys. Let me put this back because I ain't gonna think about these charts after I close them today. But yeah, my zigzag just completely disappeared. All right. That's why I don't tell anyone I trade. My family doesn't know I've been living fire since last year. Yep, especially when you know that you don't have like the most supportive people in your life. Baby, I ain't telling you a damn thing, but just know when I have a housewarming and I invite you and you like, how did you afford this big house? Oh yeah, I've been doing something on the side. I've been doing something on the side. And no, I can't tell you about it. You need to stop trading on Fridays. Today wasn't a good day, new trader. Ooh, fried catfish. Catfish, like fillets or nuggets, because nuggets are better. All right, so I took 6 trades today. 2 wins, 2 losses, 2 break-evens. We're break-even again today. Not a bad day for my first day trading Delta and sitting. Most of my setups though were in the first 30 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, but I told you guys I wanted to start while I was on stream, so I kind of screwed myself with that a little bit. But the most important thing this weekend is me going through, figuring out what rules I need to bring over, and which ones don't really matter. That's number 1. And then also just making sure, like, little stuff like this of trading on the zone, that I will be comfortable with it based on now the whole Delta thing, which I think I will be, because every single time it's set up today it won. It's set up at least 4 times if I'm not mistaken, so that's good. Now as far as my stats for the week though, so let's go to the weekly stats. So I was only down $79. Oh wait, so on the account that I traded today, I was down $43 for the week. And on the follower account, I was down $35 for the week. So only down $79 for the week. Not bad. My biggest goal also is that I'm going to tell you guys what I'm hoping. What I'm hoping is me trading the Delta version of this strategy, this order flow strategy, will keep my rules so small and the list so short that I don't struggle with trying to remember things, having to look down at my cheat sheet, and now because I looked down, I missed it. Like, I want it to be something so simple that, like, hey, as long as the previous bar didn't do this, or as long as the entry bar doesn't close on this level or rotate over this level, then hey, if the delta is cool, we taking the trade. I know there's going to be small things like, I already see that I don't like regular divergence at the middle half trend. I already see that the regular and alternate divergence at my major half trend level, the volume of the swings need to be a certain thing. So basically, like, the last swing before I enter the trade needs to be more volume in that swing than the previous one in the same direction. I do know that for sure already. There's certain rules for the counter trend divergence that I already know is going to be pulled over. It's been pulled over since I started trading this strategy. But I do know that the counter trend divergence is going to be a lot looser with rules. I can already see that already based on me just going through putting all the risk and rewards on the back testing from yesterday. But yeah, so my goal is to get everything done this weekend, which I should be able to do because my best friend works this weekend and he probably gonna be working double, so we won't be gaming. So I should have enough time to do everything that I need to do to get this strategy ready, and I'm going full force next week. The only thing that I expect is, especially in the first 30 minutes of the session, for me to miss trades because, you know, the market's moving so fast that sometimes the way that, you know, the numbers are painting at the time, it's just moving so fast. Like, you might not catch it sometimes, right? Which is fine. So yeah, the goal is to just get the whole back testing done. Applejacks, you better get yours done too, because we're gonna hold each other accountable. And yeah, I think that is what's gonna be the goal for this weekend and the next week as well. Fillets. Didn't follow the rules. Tried trading on a new time frame and got whooped. I'm sorry to hear that. I know where the problem is. Just have to be better. What's your favorite time frame, and which time frame did you attempt to switch to? I also might look at this same thing on a 20 tick chart. I will tell you guys that as well. Yeah, I might do that. We'll see. I'm not a huge fan of having because I'll have to have a 22 tick stop loss for a 22 tick take profit. I kind of like where I'm at right now, where a loss is 93.98 and a win is 86.02. However, you know, if a 20 tick chart still works, yes, I'm going to have less setups because there will be less swings. But I also feel like I might not have as much consolidation on the larger charts also. So we'll kind of see. But yeah, that is where we're at. So I hope you guys, oh wait, I didn't even show you guys the accounts. Let me show y'all the accounts real quick. This is for myself too, because sometimes I forget to take pictures or save my pictures and I have to go back into the stream and look. All right, so this is where we are heading into next week. Again, the top account renews on Thursday, on the 5th. So we still got 1,700 drawdowns. So if between Monday and Wednesday, oh no, not Monday. We don't trade on Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, if I can at least get the account to like 2,200 drawdown left, I'm not going to fail the account. It's close enough to 2,500. We'll just keep going. If I'm not mistaken, I have like probably almost 40 trading days on that particular account, which isn't bad. I mean, it's letting me know that I'm moving obviously in the right direction, right? Because I didn't fail it within the first 30 days. I'm trying to look right now. Yeah, I got 36 trading days on that particular account, 37 counting today. And then this account, we're going into next week with 2,100. So if we could just get both of those back going in the right direction, we'll be good. 5 minutes and you was trading on a 2 minute. I used to love the 2 minute. I used to love the 2 minute when I was intraday swing trading. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like Janelle said, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Please be safe. If you have any holiday activities, y'all know people get a little crazy around the holidays, so please be safe. yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central tomorrow morning, bitch girl. Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.